Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Today is Friday, May 17th, last trading day of this week. Let's see if we can finish off this week strong in the green right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, so kind of a hectic morning here. I had to help my neighbor with a flat tire. So one, I'm a little out of breath, and two, I'm a little late on this video. It's 8:03, so let's get through the trades from yesterday. Yesterday we had a losing day. Oil session one was a 28 tick winner. You got activated here to the long based off the 805, 810 candle. And the trade that we took yesterday off of this inside bar at 905, 910 close, we got activated into the long and quickly reversed on us for a 20 tick loss. Let's take a look at gold. Gold also yesterday was a loser based off of this 825, 830 inside bar. We got activated into the short. Max size trade. Obviously, if you put your stop loss all the way at the top of the source bar, that was 75 ticks. Just an absolutely huge source bar. So, and this thing came 3 ticks away from full take profit. So at that point, I reduced my risk down to 18 ticks, and that's the loss that we took. So this one was very unfortunate. I was actually very, very happy with this setup, and I thought that was going to be a winner. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look at the levels for this morning. First of all, the commodities market, oil on the left-hand side of the chart, we are in an uptrend, shot through the overnight open, bounced around on the overnight open pretty much all morning. And lately we have been in a pretty strong uptrend. Same thing with gold. So if we take a look at our levels, actually, I'm sorry, our dashboard, now we currently sit at 51,155. We took a $400 hit yesterday. We took a $350 hit on Wednesday because this thing was almost at $2,000 in profit already. So hopefully we can get some good trades here and boost that up. Now, taking a look at our levels for today. I'm going to start with the NASDAQ. It's the one chart I really don't see any clean trade setup. I see a trade setup on the YM and on the ES. Current levels, strong level at 18,735. We've got another strong level at 18,709. No real clear 5-minute levels here. You could possibly entertain a trade on, you could possibly entertain a trade like this, with this as your stop loss, a little bit above it. You're only probably going to be looking for almost a 1-to-1 risk to reward. You might be able to scratch maybe a 1-to-1 and 1 and a tenth or something like that. So not the best setup in the world. Current 5-minute levels, 18,686, 18,669. So it's kind of bouncing in between these two levels here that I've mapped out probably since about 7:30 this morning. And then below us, we've got another 5-minute level at 656, 644, and a major level at 18,624, or I should say a 15-minute level. So on the NAS, this is the only trade setup that looks halfway appealing, but there's better ones out there. Let's start with the YM. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me put my oil charts here. And let's move gold over here, just so I don't miss a trade. We do have a setup here. Okay, on the YM, you got a major level at 39,989, and you've got a 5-minute level at 40.14. You've got a 5-minute level at 39,968. Obviously, Trade opportunity looks clear here. You take a long from 39,989. You've got a stop loss right here. And then you've got a clear take profit at this 5-minute level. All of these have already been posted in Discord. So, join it, take a look at it. I put the levels, I put these setups. There is 2 setups to go short on a retracement, or I should say on price action getting up to these levels and then doing a minor retracement. We've got a 15-minute level at 40,140 and 40,167. Both of these have 5-minute levels close enough where you can put some clear entries, clear stop loss, clear take profits. So that's exactly what I'm looking for on these setups. And finally on the ES. Okay, ES has a 15-minute level at 53.47, 53.41, 53.18, 53.14. So those are the 4 15-minute levels, 2 above, 2 below. And then I start to map out the 5-minute levels, which we've got one here at 53.43 and 53.22. Trade setup that I mapped out this morning is price action hits 53.41, retracement down to this 5-minute level at 53.32. There it is. And again, these are all posted in Discord each morning. Looks like we have a trade setup here in gold. So stick around to see how this trade pans out, and hopefully we take a winner here. I'll see you guys here in a few minutes.
Order canceled.
All right, here is our first trade of the morning. This is in gold. We do get activated here into a long based off on that green inside bar. This, spoiler alert, this one does end up winning. Max size trade, 35 ticks. If you take your stop loss and go to the bottom of that source bar, which is the big white up candle, it was 40 ticks, so I automatically reduced it to 35. And here,
target filled.
We're just looking for a very quick, trade in gold. We get the momentum here that we're looking for. We get a very, very nice push up, and you're going to see here within a few seconds, price action just jumps right to our take profit. Honestly, a beautiful trade in gold, up 350 right off the bat. Just a great trade in gold this morning.
Target filled. Order canceled.
All right, and here is our trade in oil session 2. We do get activated into a long based on that red inside bar. And this trade, I mean, perfect momentum. We get the strong movement in the direction that obviously we're out of that little section of indecision with that inside bar. This is exactly what we're looking for. Honestly, to be honest with you, I was almost counting my chickens here before they hatched. I really had already mentally put a $500 win day for myself here, as I think the risk here was 150 to make 150. I mean, this is just beautiful price action, beautiful movement right there. I mean, that was a tick from our take profit. I do end up reducing my risk here by 50%. So I think I'm risking $70 and maybe 70 or $80. Right there is where I make my adjustment. And then from here on out, it was very unfortunate because price action decides to take a dump right at this point and end up taking a 50% loser in oil session 2. This could have just been made today just an absolute beautiful day, but price action had its own ideas, lost oil session 2.
Stop filled.
All right, so pretty good day of trading this morning. I had a fantastic trade in gold, max size, $350, super quick winner. You guys saw that trade. Let's pull that one up right here. So we had that inside bar at 805, close 810. Huge candle to the upside. I don't even think I was in that trade for more than a minute. It was just so quick. Took that in cash and an eval, so I was up $350 at that point. And then we got well, first of all, oil session 1 was a winner this morning, which was fantastic. Of course, fantastic for those that are trading it. And the trade you guys saw, man, did that one hurt. That one hurt so bad. I'm still stinging about that one. We got activated into the long. This thing came a tick away from full take profit. So obviously, once price action got up to past 70%, I reduced my risk down to, I think it was like 7 ticks. No, I think it was 8 ticks. I think it was 7 ticks. I don't know, one of those two. And then obviously got knocked out. The 70% rule obviously saved me some capital there. But just this was just really annoying, really annoying. But again, part of trading. So up 270 on the eval. Exact same trades in cash account today, so that is up exactly $270 as well. And then let's take a look at nothing on the Rob reversal. We did have a setup to go short at 10 a.m., but it was invalidated, obviously, because this closed above the 80 MA. But then we had a huge dump on the NQ. So nothing there on the Rob reversal yet. Took a beautiful trade off of, posted this one. There were some great setups on the ES, the YM, the NQ ended up being pretty nice. And this one was, to me, pretty damn simple. So I had a fresh level. So I took this trade on this retracement bar down. I had a 15-minute level right here. So this was a fresh level. This happened at 9 a.m. 9:15. We created a new 15-minute level. So that is the 18,367, which I believe was my entry point. I'm pretty damn sure it was. And let's get into the 5-minute. The 5-minute also had a fresh level right down here. So again, this is just like the perfect setup where you get a retracement down to the 15-minute level. You could have targeted this 5-minute level that was up here, but this had already been broken into, which is why I didn't target it. So let's just delete this. You could have put your level right back up to here, as this was still a fresh level. Maybe price action gets up to there. But again, that's a big time trade. I mean, that's, let me do the math, 40 something points, I want to say. Hopefully I did the math right. 76, 37, 39 points. So I targeted just 300. That's where my bracket orders come out. There was really no clear level. I just knew I was going to get a bounce here. And I had so much defenses underneath me. I had a 5-minute level, I had a 15-minute level, that I just felt very confident in this setup. And the setup worked to perfection. So up 300 on that one. Now let's take a look at the YM. Posted all of these in Discord, including this trade while I was in it. All right, so here was the setup that I laid out in the beginning of the video. So a bounce off of this 39,989 level, targeting this 5-minute level again. You got a nice sweep in. You had a nice stop loss area. Maybe a little bit of a big gap here. I think I mentioned that earlier. So your risk to reward would have not been the greatest. It probably would have been 1-to-1. Let's just map it out. Let's just see what happens here. So that would have been 25. All right. I mean, yeah, it's even better than a 1-to-1. So, I mean, this, again, taps into it. Full take profit. This would have been a very easy trade, in my opinion. I just missed it. I just did not have the YM open at that one. These two plays down are still obviously in play, but I'm done for the day at this point, so I know I'm not going to be taking any other trades. And on the ES, let's take a look at the ES. Right here. Okay, so, I had these 5-minute levels mapped out already. Just respects the crap out of them. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, you could literally go level to level to level to level. I liked this trade here at 53.18. You've got a 4-point stop to make, let's just say you target this first level. Let's just see. I don't think the risk to reward would be that great. Nope. You would have been targeting like maybe 4 points, risking 5.5. Which is probably one of the main reasons why I personally did not take it. Even though, now that I'm looking at it, it did have a level there. Not the greatest trade. But you can just kind of see here how these levels, there's something to them, and then they're just constantly going back and forth, back and forth. Difficult to trade, and I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit anybody that this would be an easy trade. But again, this level here at 53.41, which I don't believe price action is going to get up to right now, but this here to me looks like a pretty sweet setup, just because you've got a 5-minute level above you. Okay, so let's just see. This would look something like this if we were to map this sucker out. All right, right about there. You target right there. So risking 4 to make 8.5. Good trade. You do have another level right above you, another 15-minute. So if you wanted to be super conservative, you can go even higher than that. Your risk to reward doesn't look the best. Now you're risking 7 to make 8.5. But again, still positive risk to reward. This trade here to me looks just very sweet. But we might get up to there. I know I'm probably not going to be in front of the charts. I actually know I'm not going to. I'm going to be rolling into the weekend up $270. Get to play golf on Sunday, which is going to be one of the first times I get out there. I should say to like a real 18 hole. So I'm really looking forward to that. Weekend full of coaching my daughter's travel softball teams. So it's going to be a busy weekend, but again, feels much better when I'm going into the weekend green plus $270. Took some nice trades on the levels. Just overall, pretty damn decent day of trading, in my opinion. I am out. I will see you guys Monday. Remember, next Wednesday, I will be live. We trade. Sure, there's going to be some news events, but we are trading oil inventory on Wednesday. Great time to learn the levels, learn the morning strategies, watch me trade these in real time. And it looks like as of right now, Wednesdays are going to be my normal days going forward. Well, I'll be live every Wednesday. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Leave me a like. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys did today. Obviously, I know how everybody did in Discord. Everybody's pretty excited with the trades this morning. And if you're looking to get funded, I do have an affiliation with TopStep. The channel makes a few bucks. It's the only really revenue stream outside of YouTube that I have. So if you want to support me there, that's awesome. If you don't, that's awesome too. Either way. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Happy trading. See you guys on Monday.